guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I style my curtain bangs. My last video, I know a lot of people commented, and especially on my TikTok video, which went a bit viral. It's got like over 2 million views now. The #1 comment is, I can't style them. How do I style them? So a lot of you guys have, or those who follow me on TikTok as well, have cut in the curtain bangs. But the problem is you don't know how to style them. So today I'm going to show you 2 ways of styling them. I use the Dyson Airwrap to style mine, but I know that it is very pricey and not everyone's got an Airwrap. But basically the round brush on the Dyson Airwrap is basically a hot brush. It's basically a hairdryer and a round attachment. So if you don't have this, just use a hairdryer and a round brush, and I'll show you how to do that as well. So like I said, round brush and a hairdryer. This does the trick as well. I feel like curtain bangs are quite tricky. You definitely need to style them. You can't wake up and, you know, my hair has been washed yesterday, so this is 2nd day hair. I definitely can't just let it down and it's gonna look nice. Curtain bangs definitely have to be styled to look like nice. I've just let my curtain bangs down from my ponytail. As you can see, this is what it looks like after it's not been styled and it's been in a ponytail. It's not that great looking, is it? It looks a bit weird. The first thing I'm going to do is rub my curtain bangs, and I'm going to go wet them. All I do is run this brush underneath the water and then comb it through so that it's wet again. I feel like curtain bangs always look best when they're styled from wet hair. So my curtain bangs are now wet. That literally took like 3 or 4 seconds. So it's really worth wetting the hair if you're gonna style your curtain bangs. So I'm just gonna comb it through like that. First of all, I'm gonna show you how to use the Dyson Airwrap to style them. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a Dyson Airwrap. If you have a hot brush, it will work just as well. So I have it on the highest setting, highest fan setting, and for the hot brush I'm going to curl it under. So you can either curl your hair under like this, or you can curl it on top like this. I feel like both give very similar effects, and I'll do this one with the hairdryer and the round brush in a minute, but for now I'm going to curl it under so you can see the difference. So let's get the Dyson Airwrap on, and then just go it under. As you can see, my hair is maybe about 80% dry, and now that it's dried and it's nice and smooth and sleek again, this is when I start styling it. So I just pull it up a little bit and brush it under. So now that my hair has been dried and curled under, I'm going to let go. As you can see, there's a bit of bounce and a bit of volume at the ends, which is what you want. And then what I'm going to do next is just pull it back and let it fall. And as you can see, it's styled pretty nicely. And then what you want to do is, if you want to, run your fingers through it and then just style it like that. I like to put a bit of spray in so it gives a bit of texture. And something you can also do is, if you want to style it a bit more specifically, you can always take your hair out and go like that. You can see this side is a little bit more casual and a little bit more kind of just sits there, and then this side is more flicky. So it depends how you want to style it and what you want. I'm just going to grab some texture spray. This is one by Lee Stafford, and just blast it. Not only will it help your hairstyle stay in place, but also give it a bit of texture, and it allows you to manipulate it a little bit. And yeah, so like that, just stays. And then this side as well. So I just went and wet my hair again so I can show you the second option, which is curling it backwards, and this time I'm going to be using a hairdryer and a round brush. This is a Parlux 3200 hairdryer, which I've been using for years. I love it, and yeah, let's sort this thing out. What I'm going to be doing is simply getting the brush and blow drying it backwards, so like this way this time. Yeah. So I'm just going to let this cool down a little bit. On the Dyson Airwrap there's a cooling function, so you can cool your hair down really quickly, but obviously with the hairdryer you'd have to put it to cold setting, but instead I just like to let it cool down naturally like this. So I'm going to release it, pull backwards, and it should fall pretty nicely. Well, it has done before. So as you can see, this side is falling perfectly, and then this side just needs a little bit of manipulation. Sometimes it does go like that. If your hair's like this, do not worry, because that does sometimes happen. But can you see this side is falling perfectly? This side just needs a bit of manipulation, which is where styling spray comes into place. So I'm just gonna blast this side. As you can see, this side doesn't really need much work. It just falls naturally, quite nicely actually, and then this side needs a bit more manipulation. So as you can see, if you curl it backwards, this gives you a little bit more volume, but it's also a little bit more curlier at the end, like it's a little bit more flicky. So what I like to do is take in hairspray, good old L'Oreal Alnet, just give it a little pull to straighten it out a little bit, and then hairspray that down so that this curtain bang stays in place. As you can see, it looks really nice and voluminous. Same on this side. Can you see how much more voluminous this side is compared to when I air wrapped it? So it's kind of the same, but it's a little bit different. Again, pull it down if you want it to be a bit more relaxed, and hairspray it into place. And as you can see, this is how I style curtain bangs. And normally if I'm going out throughout the whole day, then I just leave it, like my hair just stays because I've got product on, I've got hairspray on, and yeah, so this is how I style my curtain bangs. So I hope this video was useful for you guys, and if it was, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and let me know that you liked it, and until my next video, I shall see you next time. Bye guys.